sustainable? Most importantly, how long will it last? More music coming up for you right now. We'll get back to taking your calls. And more of the hot play of Che and Company, Tank and Hornet, 98.9 The Flex.
Get hip or gets done.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us, and from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships, all that stuff matters the most to me. Between money or legacy, my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin?
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Che.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Tucker and Capella are up front. Gordon out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Charles in at the 3. And for the Lakers, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Cook out there with Bradley. And it's James in at the 3 spot. Should be an exciting game tonight. A lot of fireworks. Talk about some offensive trends, Chris, that have really changed the game since you played.
Well, one trend is the fact that the big fella can step out and shoot a three-pointer. It helps to space the floor, but you got guys that are shooting 30% from three, but that's an okay shot because of what it does for the rest of the team. And so I would say that. I would say the big fella bringing up the ball and pushing it. But I would really just say pace and shot selection, the evolution of the game where the fact you can shoot so many threes now just allows for different type of cutting, different type of spacing, different type of action. I just love the way that the game and the team game has evolved in the NBA.
More possessions, all of it. You're right.
Yeah.
Three on the clock, and they pick up two.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Pass to Cook. Back to James, and James throws it down.
Oh, come on, you can't allow James to get position down low. Once he does, he's looking to dunk it.
Now the Rockets with it. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
Now here's Che. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Houston needs to get a shot off. Westbrook way outside. No good with the triple. Kuzma passes to LeBron. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Che outside. On the wing, Gordon. From deep. The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, yeah, the touch, the timing. You got to know how Gordon is a threat to shoot off the pass.
Here are the Lakers. It's a three-point game. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Well, that's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, so tough to beat.
And it's the Rockets with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Shea dishes to Gordon. Releases, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
This is what you have to do to be successful. Guys like Che can beat good defense.
Outside, Davis. Back to LeBron. Kicks to Bradley. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The pass to LeBron. Here's Kuzma. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
I love the fire Kuzma plays with, especially inside where he dares defenders to foul. Yeah, and at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. The wide open NBA style has unleashed his game.
Now here's Che. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, great when he's heading downhill. Che this time pulls up and hits the teardrop.
And Chris, really a combo forward game for Kuzma. He's comfortable playing small forward as well.
Well, defensively, I think he's better on the wing. I mean, think about this in high school. He was only 5'9" as a freshman. Man, did he grow. He has experience on the perimeter.
And Davis can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Che outside. And Davis pulls it down.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position. You can see the frustration on his face.
And it's good for 2.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
Here's Gordon. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Che kicks to Capella. Back to Che. The rebound by the Lakers. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, in that one, they just knocked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
Clearly a foul.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%. And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Took him no time at all on that run.
Oh, yet effective. James has always done a lot of damage from the mid-range.
Shea inside. Working on James. And it's Shea missing. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use. Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Capella. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. Here's Charles. James with some nice D.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Bradley finds Davis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Shea. Another shot, and it's good on the layup.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
And Los Angeles with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Anthony Davis. Howard comes in for James. And it's Green in for Avery Bradley. Houston with a big group substitution here. Ken Birch is checked in for Capella. Jerebko comes in for P.J. Tucker. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here.
He's not giving an inch. I mean, Shea right up in the defender's shirt. A good job with the contest.
And the layup falls. Shea's got 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here is Cook. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Howard with it. It's deflected to the inside.
There are some things you just can't teach. That's Shea with tremendous awareness for where everyone is around him.
Pass to Cousins. Turn around Shea. That one a little long.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Shea passes to Green, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the Lakers get called for the foul. You know what, Chris? Speed at any position is so vital. Who are the... Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
He's one of the best passing fives in the game. I mean, think about this. Cousins doesn't get enough credit for being unselfish in the field.
Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Davis and Cousins down low at the 4 and the 5. And it's Bradley in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing. And all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, B.A. And that one's good by Davis.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Free throw, good. Shea. So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 1. LeBron outside. Over Shea. LeBron can't get it to go.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I love P.J. Tucker. He's a player that doesn't do a whole lot in the box score, but he passes the eye test. He plays defense, he's tough, he rebounds, and you know he'll hit that corner.
And Tucker, Chris, the type of player who will do all the small things for a team.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be anything more than he is with the stars on his team, and he knows that. Tucker's a great move guy. He sets screens, guards anyone, rebounds, hits his shots.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Shea outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the line. That one, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
LeBron is so powerful. Amazing how he maintains focus even with the D draped all over.
Now here's Shea. James covering. Here's Charles. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Capella against Davis. Again, Los Angeles.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Rockets trail by 5. They need this. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work.
Here's James. That one's not going to go. So Houston will take it the other way. Shea outside. From about 19 feet, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
LeBron passes to Cousins. Over Westbrook, and there's Cousins. That's good on the assist by LeBron. Cousins has got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers. Shea inside. Covered by LeBron. Charles. LeBron with the block.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Money well spent. I mean, for his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
The Lakers making a switch here. Brooks checked in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blaze the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens, in the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court, and anyone, regardless of color, nationality, just paving the way for me as a basketball player. I want to say thank you. Let's just think about what Red Auerbach did. Drafting the first African-American player, making the first African-American player coach in Bill Russell, who won the championship that year, and leaving him a good team. And if you look at organizations like the Black Fives who bringing awareness to the games, and you just want to understand their legacy culturally, and that's why I have to, every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give them a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek, because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. Sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together. And so I really thank them for enduring all of the hardships that they did so that we can reap the benefits. So it's been awesome to be part of the league and be able to shake hands with those that have blazed trails for us.
That is so admirable on your part. And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his...
Oh! A little extra on that one, didn't he? Chase stirring up the pot in challenge mode.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 3-point lead. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Houston making a switch. Rivers checked in. Free throw good, LeBron.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Shea inside. Working on James.
Playing him tough inside and forbidden the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Here's Cook. Off target from 3-point range. Rockets trail by 6. Shea's shot is off. .157 left to play here in the second quarter. To the middle, here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Shea, no good. Lakers leading by 8. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against the Timberwolves was a driven player. He ended the game with 68 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him. What became a great exhibition on his part. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. 40 seconds left now here in the second. Shot from 16. Good D by LeBron. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pulls up for 3. Birch grabs the board. And for Houston, they're shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Here's Shea on target from 13 feet. Shea's got 23 points.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Here is Cook. From outside the arc. And that one is off. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue.
Thanks, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. While you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, Tucker and Capella are up front. Russell Westbrook out there with Gordon, and it's Shea in at the small forward position. Chris, over the last 40 years, a steady decline in offensive rebound, largely due, I'm guessing, to the concern with transition defense, right?
Definitely, and let's give respect to the offensive rebounding that it should have. Whenever you had guys like Rodman, Popeye Jones, guys that used to just, you'd have nightmares about because they were such great rebounders. Ben Wallace. Well, now it's a little bit different because those guys were playing in fourth position, right? So now at the fourth position, you have to get back on defense because if you're not, guys are shooting threes from Curry land in the fourth position because the game is evolving. So now it is better to get back in transition than trying to get an extra possession for your team. You still want to attack the glass. You just want to make sure you know who's in the game at that time because now you have guys leaking out, getting a quick shot from that other end.
Here is Cook. He's covered by Westbrook. And it's Cook missing. Rockets trail by 4. Gordon kicks to Shea. Outside Westbrook. For 3. Good. And it's Shea picking up the assist. Shea's got 5 assists tonight. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. LeBron dishes to Davis. Back to LeBron. Westbrook with the steal. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've been very sharp to start the half. Perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Here's LeBron. They can't stop the run with that one. Here's Charles, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 3-point Rocket lead.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Passes to Davis. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
It's still early, but a 1 for 4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Here's James. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
I like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this is just par for the course.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Timeout called the Lakers. With some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for James. And it's Green in for Avery Bradley. The Rockets also changing it up. Jonas Jerebko's checked in for Capella. Manuel House comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Ben McLemore in for Gordon. And Shea throws it down hard.
But just another thing you love about Shea, his ability to take a pounding and fight through it.
Here is Cook. He's covered by Westbrook. Now Cousins. He has 7. And stolen by Shea. Here we go. 1-on-1. Puts it up. That misses off the backboard.
You can't look at the
Oh
result
my fucking
of that
God.
shot.
You
They'll
gotta
take
be
that
fucking kidding me.
whenever they get it.
But you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Green passes to Cook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Green slams it in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And here's Kuzma. 16 points for him. Outside, Green. It's good. This game is all even. Green's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 8th assist here tonight.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Well, last season, DeMarcus Cousins, coming back from injury, was on a minutes restriction. Not the case this season.
Yeah, even when he was being held under 30 minutes a game last year, Boogie was putting up numbers. I mean, people forget just how huge his contributions are when he gets a full slate of floor time.
Green passes to Kuzma. It's rebounded by Houston.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And that one's good to go from Shea.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
The Lakers trail. Cook dishes to Cousins. Back to Cook. Pass to Cousins. Just 5 on the clock. Over Westbrook. Cousins with the bucket. Cousins has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
I mean, over time, Cousins has worked on different aspects of his game. Capable of scoring from anywhere now.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, the Sooners didn't jump out full throttle to sign Cousins in this past free agent.
The free throw off from McGee.
Yeah, McGee, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
LeBron against Rivers. Over Rivers. It's good. And the Rocket lead has got back down to 4 with the made basket from LeBron. Houston's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Che, and Houston again with the bucket.
Well, not one to turn down a challenge. Che making a nice move against good defense.
Now here's James. Deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward there. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caruso in at the point. That's the Laker 5.
This is what you love about Shea. He can rise and fight. I mean, he can also hurt you by putting the ball on the floor.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Here's Che. Bank shot, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Quinn Cook's checked in for Los Angeles. The pass to Kuzma. Here is Cook, defended by Gordon. LeBron passes to Davis. And yes, it's good. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
LeBron, good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
The drive by Che. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
He put the ball on the deck, didn't he? And he created offense. Che draws the foul and gets to go to the line.
And both free throws good for Che.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
James looking it over. McGee, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Davis. Shoots over Tucker. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Anthony Davis.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Gordon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really, Gordon gets these calls because how engaged he is. He's consistent at remaining aggressive.
And the second free throw, good. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the foul called on Shea. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. James outside. Davis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Now a timeout called by Houston. On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Shea up top, covered by LeBron. Here's Shea. Another miss by Houston.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
It's Kuzma penetrating. Here's Davis. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive the coach crazy.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on an 11-3 run right now. From deep, James drains the three-pointer. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
We know he's confident from outside the arc. I mean, James has no fear pulling the trigger when he's feeling it.
Shea kicks it to Tucker. From deep, Shea. The shot misses. Lakers leading by 3. And he converts the layup.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The dish to Tucker. Houston moving it around. Here's Shea, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Here is Cook. He's guarded by Rivers. And Capella sends it back. Here's Charles, and the rejection by LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Bradley's checked in for JaVale McGee. And a change for the Rockets. Westbrook's checked in. Los Angeles on D. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Shea drives in, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
I'll tell you what, that was explosive. Shea saw a lane and didn't hesitate.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And the dunk by LeBron.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? In the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Shea outside. He kicks it to Gordon. Shoots from the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Shea. Shea's got his 7th assist in the game.
Look at Gordon's shooting form. I mean, it's flawless. His jumper looks good every time he uses fingertips.
Here's James. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Shea dishes to Westbrook. Back to Shea. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Cook. Back to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Davis, the pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
It only takes a few buckets for Kuzma to get going. He's a crafty, dangerous scorer.
Feeds it to Tucker. And stolen by Kuzma. And James gets it to go on the assist by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 3 assists tonight. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Charles. And Tucker kicks to Gordon. Shea outside. Down low. Kicks it out to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, who's back up. And Davis sends it back. They retain possession. A putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Passes it to Cook. Looking to get back on track here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Russell Westbrook. And that one misses. And he's good on the second.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Shea drives in. Good D by LeBron. Lakers in the lead. Bradley with the ball. And it's blocked by Gordon. But they get it down.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
First one falls for him.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far. Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now a timeout called by Houston. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words what he is able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Now here's Shea. He's covered closely. Capella, the pass to Charles. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Shea's got 53.
They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
A beautiful reverse layup. Shea's got 55.
Oh, man, that's the guy to go to with the game hanging in the balance. Shea steps up big.
Stolen by Gordon. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Yeah, but you can't fail to protect the ball. That's the likely result. Those types of turnovers.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Growing up before our eyes, Kuzma, shots like this reinforce the fact that he's the real deal.
It's trailed by 4. Shea drives in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. So he gets them both.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Shea drives in. Count it. Shea's got 59 points.
You start to wonder, Kevin Steve, can anyone guard this guy? Shea having a night to remember.
Now here's LeBron. By Shea. And James pulls it down.
You gotta love the boys of James, a master of executing in clutch situations.
It's trailed by 4. Shea dishes to Gordon. Now here's Shea. He's guarded closely. Capella trying to free himself up. And it's Shea missing. Here's Bradley. Here's Davis. A second chance effort. Rebounded by Capella. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Here's Charles. Count!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. James in the post. By Shea. Bradley can't get it to go. Shea with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Westbrook kicks to Shea. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
Come on, Kevin. That's how you finish. Loving the big moment. Shea comes through.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. If this game's still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
Thanks, David. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Davis, the pass to Kuzma. From deep, LeBron misses the 3. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them the lead.
It's in what they need. Could have been better, but they're out front.
Timeout called the Rockets. They trail by 1. 8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Yeah, down by 1. You'd expect them to go for 2 here, unless they get something wide open on the perimeter.
Here's Charles. Yes!
Oh, that's just another day at the office for Shea. Comfortable working that medium range area.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
From deep, James. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Russell Westbrook, ladies and gentlemen, always a pleasure to have Mr. Triple-Double on the show.
Russ over anybody.
Hey, look, I'm a big Russ supporter, and once again, thanks for joining us, Russ. I'm going to take him over Steph, Harden, Durant, LeBron, Davis, Kawhi.
It's a figure of speech, Shane.
Okay. We got some great music coming up for you guys in just a second. Then we'll be back with more Hoops Talk on Hank Hornet, the Tri-County area's #1 sports talk radio program.
Get hip or get stumped.